What's going on, guys? My name is the Milkshake Gamer and welcome to my 1 to 100 enchanting guide. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys my personal method of power leveling the enchanting skill in Skyrim. This method will allow you to really quickly increase your enchanting skill in a more offhand way than many other guides allow you to, being able to increase it just while you're playing the game without needing to take time out and do anything, and just being able to increase it whenever you're at an enchanting table. Keep in mind that I'm not saying that this is the fastest method of increasing enchanting, as you can probably find something else that's a bit faster, but this is just my personal way of doing it, and it's the one I'm most comfortable doing and what I find easiest. So to be able to do this, you're first going to need three things. The first of which is iron daggers. Iron daggers are one of the most common weapons in the game, and most bandits you'll fight will have one. Basically, just whenever you're in a dungeon fighting people or in a chest, just make sure you pick up any iron daggers you come across. Keep in mind you can also do this with other weapons. It is not specific to iron daggers. However, I'm just using these as an example because they're the most common weapon in the game. But like I said, any weapon will work for this. Just make sure not to use the one that you're currently using to actually fight with. The second thing you're going to need is soul gems, of course, because it's enchanting. Basically, like with iron daggers, whenever you're just dungeoning and fighting and stuff, you'll often find low-level soul gems on people's bodies. Do not discard these. It's really important that you pick these up. You might just kind of leave them alone because they're not very good, but it's really important to pick these gems up, and I'll explain that to you later. Finally, the last thing you're going to need is the Absorb Health enchantment. This is the most difficult thing to find with this list, because there's not really any fixed locations that you can find certain enchantments in this game. Well, although I might be wrong about that. So just keep going through the game and pick up any enchanted gear you find. Eventually you will find a piece of gear with the Absorb Health enchantment, as it is only on weapons, and when you do, just bring it to an enchanting table and disenchant it. All you need to do after you've got all these three things is bring them to an enchantment table. You can find enchantment tables in many places throughout the land of Skyrim. However, if you don't know where any are, then you can find one here in Dragon's Reach, just here on the map. Inside, simply go up, and then up the stairs and then to the right, and you'll find Farengar's room. And in there, an enchanting table. All you have to do now is continuously enchant iron daggers with the Absorb Health enchantment. Simply combine an iron dagger, a weak soul gem like petty, lesser, or common, and the Absorb Health enchantment. Then simply click R to craft the item. What you'll get is an iron dagger imbued with a very weak Absorb Health enchantment. I don't think it particularly matters how strong the enchantment is, just make sure that you enchant it. As you'll see, your enchanting skill will go up a fair bit at the low levels. Mine isn't going up all that fast because I'm over level 90, but it will go pretty fast at the low levels, and if you do this continuously, as you can see, it levels you up really quickly. After you're done enchanting these daggers, you can now also sell them to any blacksmith. This is a very valuable enchantment to have, so even though they're only iron daggers, they'll still be worth around 200 or 300 gold, even if you've got like 0 speech skill. You can sell these for a tidy profit if you want, although you don't really have to. And you can do it just for the enchanting if you want. So anyway, guys, that was my 1 to 100 very quick enchanting skill guide. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. If you didn't, and this doesn't really work for you, leave a dislike. I wasn't using any exploits or anything like this, so there's probably a faster way to do this. However, this is just my personal way of doing it. It's how I always power level my enchanting skill, because I always use enchanting. So it's how I would suggest you do it, just simply because you can do it kind of offhand just whenever you go to an enchanting table. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.